to the crafty Nana, thrift and vlog.
Good evening, it's the crafty Nana here. It's a very rainy, wet, nasty evening. But my daughter had a little bit of time off, and so we rushed out and we did a big haul. We did Banduro and we did JJJ because she's not going to be free for a couple of weeks, well, a month really. And so we won't get the chance. So I was literally almost out because I'd genuinely been considering whether I'd stop or not. But we decided to go for it today. So I'm going to show you my haul. The first, obviously, as I said, Banduro. Now Banduro do offers, so like you go in and it'll be like 3 items for so much or 5 items for so much, or a price per item which is slightly higher. So we bought multiples to make the most of the offers, and then on top of that, because we are members, we get another 30% off on top of that price. So it does make it a little bit difficult for me to work out price per item, but let's go with the flow. First item. My daughter saw this first, and then she dragged me over and she showed it to me and she said, "Oh mother, you're going to love this." She said, "It's just so funky and it's so much fun." And it is this skirt. And this skirt, this nice long red skirt with giraffes. Big giraffes all up the bottom of it in yellows and blues on a scarlet background. It is super funky, really quite amusing, and I could have said no, I'm not going for that, but I couldn't help it, and they're such charming giraffes. I mean, they are really cute giraffes. So I picked the skirt up, and obviously it's good size, elasticated waist. Now if you bought this on its own, this would have been 20, but if you bought 4 of them, you only paid 50 ringgit. So that's a considerable drop, and then take 30% off the 50 ringgit to get your price, and I think basically it works out about 12 ringgit or so, a lot less. So first item, really funky giraffe skirt. Not, if somebody had said, "What are you going to go buy today?" I would have never said I'm going out to buy a giraffe skirt. But you know, sometimes you find the fun things when you're not at least expecting them. Just looking to see if there's actually... Oh cat, that really wasn't a good idea. There is not room for you on there. You are really pushing it, matey. No, I can't see any labels at all. First item. We went quite heavy on the skirts because the dresses were a bit... I mean, I did get one, but there weren't that many to choose from, and I didn't see many tops I liked. I picked out 2, and then when I examined them, they had big rips in them. And they're not the kind of rip that I could just sort of sew up in a straight line. These were like bits missing kind of rips, which was really sad because it was a nice top. Now this one. This has got a really nice cotton lace at the bottom. Well, not so much cotton lace, it's sort of cross stitch embroidery, and it's a lovely shade of green. I think it's something that would look really nice with one of the dresses I already have. This is La Verofona, size 38. Cool. It's got all sorts of odd bits going on. Lovely hippie, nice skirt. About 12 ringgit once you add up all the ins and outs of it. This one I just fell for. I think it's really cute. It's net, grey pearl net, and then it's got little roundels of embroidery all over it with little flowers and sprigs. Now I've just noticed now that there is a little tiny tear in it, a couple of little tears in it. One here, I don't even know if you'll be able to see that. But I will mend those. Oh yeah, look, and then one there. Quite a large tear, but I will do my best to mend that. And I still think that at 12 ringgit it's quite fun. The label on this is Chambre, and it's cute. It's number 3. This one, it was the lilies. It's got great big lilies on it, beautiful big day lilies. And when I lived in England, whenever I got the chance, I'd buy vases full of lilies and have them at home. I love them, and I just think this is quite an unusual colourway. Browns, reds, blues, very, very nice, on a dark navy background. Unusual, different. There we go, my cat's collecting them now for me. Now this one is a pair of trousers. Now these ones would go in with the skirts, so you could do them in the same bundles because they're the same price. But I just thought these were quite cool. They've got a lovely black pattern border on them. They're great big wide leg. So this is the colour that I call blurple, which is a purple blue. Nice big baggy palazzo trousers. I think those will be fun to style. And I do love that blurple, that sort of purpley blue. I find it very attractive. Next. Now this I bought as an underskirt. So the top is very, very boring. I'm going to stand up with this one because you're not going to be able to see both ends otherwise. But the bottom has got a lovely pleat to it. And I've got a couple of things that are just too short. And so this will make a lovely undergarment for quite a number of my lovely spring green coloured outfits. And it's well made. It's nice quality. I can't see a label on it. Hug you. So that will be good. That will make some short dresses into long dresses, and that's the way I wear them. Now this is a bit different to my normal style, but I actually think this will look really smart. This is a pinstripe, grey, high-waisted skirt. Now it's a charcoal grey with a beautiful sort of teal green in a white stripe. It's very full. I think it should be really nice to style. I think that will be quite elegant, quite smart. There's a lot of it. I'm looking forward to playing with that, and that will be a good one. Oh, my cat, he's now nesting. It's like the king of the castle. Here's a whole nest of skirts. You happy, baby? Now this is a dress. Again, it started out at 20. So you can imagine that, you know, each one of these you've like got to put 5 together, and then that's 50 ringgit. No, 4 together, and then that's 50 ringgit. And then take your 30% off on top of that. So a bit complicated. I have to stand up because this is so long. But this is a beautiful Indian cotton, all the shades of blue and lilac that I love so much. Nice border in pinks and blues. This is the kind of thing that my daughter and I will probably share. So some days I might wear it, some days she might want to wear it, depending on, you know, who's in the mood for a dress at the time. But this is nice. It's cotton, it's pretty, it's all my favourite colours. Nothing to complain about there. And that little bit of sort of pistachio green at the bottom is very, very nice. More. Now, she didn't like this skirt because she said she didn't like the sort of mustardy border on the hem. I think the mustardy border grounds it because it's a very bright skirt. It's got some lovely ultramarine blue. It's got some nice designs on it. It's lovely cotton, nice pink borders as well. Beautiful cotton lace around the bottom. I like this colour in it. I think it brings it all down to a more adult colourway. So pleased with that. Very pleased with that. Another one. I think I did really well today. Really, really, really well. Now this is from Tight in the Store. And this one has got two different fabric ways. So it's got the striped side and then it's got the floral mustardy side. And I think it's quite interesting. I think it's a little bit different. And I quite like it. I might take the lining out because it has got a very staticky nylon-y lining, and I don't actually think it probably needs that much lining. I do have a pacemaker, and I do find that if I build up too much static, I find I give myself electric shocks. Not the best, not the best. Did I check and see if there was a label in this one? Did I? Oh, this one's, it's just got flowers on its label. It's very cute, but it just has flowers. You'd have to know what the flowers meant. I don't know what the flowers mean. There you go. So yes, I'm liking that yellow one. I think it's got possibilities. Now this one, this was an instant love. This wasn't just a like, this was a love. So again, though, it may lose its lining. Now this is Top Value. Look at that graphic. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know if you're getting the light on it. It's got pink, it's got emerald, it's got forest, it's got teal, and it's sort of got pea green as well. And it's just like got this wild print all over it. It's a lovely shape, it flares out at the bottom nicely, lots of fabric. It's cotton blend, I would guess. And there's a lot of cotton in that, but it's nice, and I like the colours. They're colours that make me happy, and whilst my hair is still pink and not quite gone back to blue yet, this will work for me nicely. Clues in there, let's have a look and see. No, this is all Japanese, so I can't tell you what it's made from because it's in Japanese, but yes, I like this, happy with this. Okay, so that's 2 Banduro bags down and one almost finished. So like the last thing I picked up in Banduro was these. Now these are brand new. They have not been worn. They are, I'd call that aquamarine rather than turquoise. Little sandals with nice little square heels, not too high but cute. Little square toe. I just thought I got a lot of that kind of colour, and I think that those will look really nice. And they were 30 ringgit, so you take your 30% off. 30 ringgit before 30% off is £6. So they were probably just around about a £5. Can't complain with that. You know, what can you buy for a £5 with a brand new pair of shoes? You can't. Now, after I finished at Banduro, I went on to JJJ. You know, I can't resist JJJ. So, what did I find in JJJ? Well, obviously, I just bought a whole load of skirts. So I needed something other than, oh, and a pair of trousers, and a dress, and a pair of shoes. So Amira, a label that I have found quite a lot of, and everything I find by them I really, really like. I'm going to go even closer because it's a tiny little label. Amira. I found this. Now this is like one of those short at the front and then long at the back tops. It's in a very soft white and blue tie-dye. My daughter's about to go off to Thailand for a little trip, and I thought that she would love it, and then I thought when I next go off it would be nice for me as well. So it's one of those things that we'll probably share. I have quite a bit of tie-dye blue and white. It's fresh, it's lovely, I enjoy it, it's great. So that was really good. Now that one was a little bit more expensive. That one was 20 ringgit, but that will get worn, and that will get worn a lot. And in the full reckoning of it, 20 ringgit is £4. Yeah, under £4. So next item, same price, but oh my goodness, look at this. Are these not absolutely gorgeous colours? And the prints, just lovely. Full length dress, lots of different fabrics, prints in it, block printed, Indian cotton. Really nice length, nice length. On me, it comes right down to my ankles, and she's an inch shorter than me, so it's going to be nice and long on her too. Sleeves not too tight, not too short. Bobby Dazzler. Next, 15 ringgit, £3, under £3. On Love Off, it says for the label. And this is a beautiful cotton eyelet, or as we call it in England, embroidery anglaise top in a beautiful lavendery blue. I think that would go with one or two of the skirts I bought for certain. And a really, really nice top. Pleased with that. This dress. Now, I'm not sure I'd wear this as a dress because it's got like the little sort of boob tubey top, and I think that on me that's not brilliant, but for me this would make a brilliant peasant skirt. This is by Cradle. It's a nice cotton blend. It's got tiers all through it in lovely purples and whites and blues and greys. Happy with that, really happy with that. Literally just take the straps off, maybe cut the waistband down a bit, but you know, it's all there. It's all there. It's absolutely fantastic. This I wasn't sure about, but I thought it was really funky, and it was on the sale rail, so it was only 5 ringgit, which is under £1. And I thought for 87 pence this was worth having a go at, because it will be interesting to style. It's got this cool big funky pocket on it. It's a nice fine linen. I like the sort of Eames era impressionistic sort of rough design on it, and I love the colour, so you know, I think it's worth having a go at. We'll wait and see what it looks like on, but I'm all there for that, and at 5 ringgit, definitely, absolutely definitely. I don't know if this one's got a label. Yep, it has. It says Prezzo. I like it. Now, whilst I was at the sale rack, there were a lot of plain t-shirts, and I thought with all those patterned skirts, some plain t-shirts would be a good thing. So I did go quite crazy, but I also found this, 15 ringgit. So under £3, really nice little coconut button jacket in a lovely soft, I don't quite know how to describe this blue. Let me think about it. This is sort of a dusty blue. It's not quite a duck egg blue. We go for like a dusty forget-me-not. So this is a nice jacket. I'm pleased with this jacket. So it doesn't need anything doing to it. It's like in good condition. It's got a little hole there that I might stitch, but I don't even think it really needs it. Oh, it's got a little hole there at the bottom. When I hold it up to the light, I can see there is a little hole there at the bottom. But nothing I can't fix. Hiroko Koshino. Nice pale blue jacket. Nice length. Right down to my knees. We're happy with that. Dress. Teal and navy, dip dyed. Cheesecloth. Little cotton top. What's not to like? Very useful little underpinning that will go with all sorts of things in nice colours, nice fabric. Got everything going on for it. Happy with that. 20 ringgit. It's got to be worth it. Right, I'm going to take this out just because I don't want it to fall out. I know it's out of order, but I collect odd glasses. My daughter and I, whenever we see a beautiful odd colour glass, we buy it, and all our glasses are odd, and we like it that way. It's sort of arty, isn't it, really, to have all these beautiful hand-blown, crazy coloured glasses, and that is lovely. So 3 ringgit, so that's 50 something pence. Now this one I just thought might style nicely. It's got a gathering of ruching up the front. I don't even know if you'll see it on black, but it's got this ruching up it which pulls it into different shapes. I think that this will style nicely. A lot of those things I can wear with black, so I thought this would be very useful. And for 5 ringgit, as I said, about 87 pence. Petite Fleur is the label on that one. Petite Fleur. This one, plain purple one. As I said, I did go crazy and buy quite a few plains because I think with all those pattern skirts, it'll be useful. Lowry Farm, 5 ringgit, long sleeve, purple, nice quality t-shirt. I picked out the blue because I had quite a few things that had blue in them, and I thought that this might go. I don't know that sign, but nice plain little blue ultramarine t-shirt. As I said, I've got so many blue skirts that they'll definitely go with something. And this one, I think this has seen some heavy wear, but I actually just thought that it might be useful to sort of mix and match with things that I have. So it's forest green, cotton lace, good day, body cooler t-shirt. I think that will be useful. Then I just got some picture frames. You know, I always buy frames that are reasonable because I use them for my students. I feel it really encourages them to have their frame worked out. There's a couple of mounts there as well. 10 ringgit, 3 ringgit, 5 ringgit, 3 ringgit, 3 ringgit. Just a little pile of frames there to use for my children. I put all the items into outfits. I styled from that haul 17 outfits, which means that the cost per outfit works out at £3.60. So I think I've done very well. 17 outfits. Okay. So the next thing is, I have a few jobs of stitching and mending a few little bits that I've noticed, nothing major. I will get that done, and over the next, 4 or 5 weeks, I will be bringing you this haul, and then It's decision time. Okay, just a quick update there. Bye for now from the Crafty Nana. Have a lovely week. Look at him. You're beautiful. You're so beautiful. There you are, nesting in all those lovely skirts. You're a very good boy and your mummy loves you. So, as you can see, quite a humongous haul.
If you enjoyed this, please like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend, bye for now.